We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of four between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Taylor is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Settling in now, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
This is foul right side. Seager at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. In now, Dylan Carlson as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, This could be a laser show.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball just inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1 and 2 now. One and 2. Here it is.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Gavin Lux, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Next up is Max Muncy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate now, Walker Buehler, and he pops up to bunt it down. Carpenter is there, and he has it for the out. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-1 to the Dodgers lead. Leadoff man. Two and one now to Mookie. Two out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lane Thomas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Taylor. And that one is gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate, Taylor Heineman, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. 4-1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay throw, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Hit hard to short. DeYoung's got it to second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-1. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Will Smith. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Standing in now, Gavin Lux. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Dylan Carlson. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. So a runner on first with one out now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball on this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching. Faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He popped out in his first trip. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Another 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerned?
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Looking up is Taylor. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, Will Smith. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. The pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Taken in by Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In for strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ivan Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. A ball and no strikes.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Is a ball below the zone. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Number 36 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready once again, Walker Buehler. No hits to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Their count now at 2-2. The pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring in a Eugenio Suarez. Carlson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 1 hook.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dexter Fowler is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lane Thomas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Taylor Heineman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler O'Neill will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Gavin Lux. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
And a bouncing ball, foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Miller, a native Floridian. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big league.
And they get him trying to swipe up. Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Smith corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish.
And the throw is in time to get him to Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. DJP. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And this one's nowhere close as that back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Chris Taylor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Brustar Graterol takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Comes set and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler wins his third of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Jack Flaherty struggled